Do you think
This
we still
one
need to
is-
do the pause?
What?
Do you think we still need to do the pause at the start of recording?
I was raring up, ready to go, dude.
Sorry. I just thought about that. You think we still need to do the pause? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we could pause for like a second. I guess it doesn't have to be as long of
Pause a second
as
for
dramatic
station
of a
notification.
pause.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
true. We're always playing it safe, so that's good. You never know. Never know what
That's
Riverside.
what we're here to do, man. We're here to play it safe here on the
Yeah.
Basement Birds channel. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Basement Birds. Well over 50 episodes now, right?
I think, have we hit 70 yet?
Yeah,
We have hit 70. This is
You've got-
71, I think.
every week
Yeah,
of the
this is
year you
71.
could listen to a new episode of the Basement Birds show. That is very impressive.
Yeah. And if you want
that
to go
we've
back to the old podcasts as well, pre-Basement Birds,
Well, then we're probably almost near 100, but
this is saying we did 24 episodes of that plus the Halloween live stream.
ooh, I forgot about that. So
I
25.
think we should bring back the Halloween live stream.
Yeah,
or
but
some
see,
sort
last
of
week,
live stream.
okay. I agree with that. I would caution, well, not caution. I don't want to do it on Halloween. I like interacting with the people of Earth
Did we do
on
it
Halloween.
on Halloween?
We did it on Halloween, yeah.
On the day
2
of
years
Halloween?
ago,
Yeah.
I believe.
I
2
still
years
think you should
ago.
have interviewed people on your front porch.
That who am I going to interview?
The trick-or-treaters, the people that come up.
Oh,
Yeah, just set up
maybe.
a camera. Yeah. That could be fun. Hi, you want to be on the podcast? We're live to everyone. Wave hello. That
no,
could be cool.
but they're children though. If they're under 18, you can't.
true.
You have
Yeah,
to
you
get
get-
parental permission.
Then get the parental. Then just interview the parents. Yeah, they're in a public space. You can record them. Yeah.
That's not how it works in Illinois, unfortunately.
You're outside. You don't have an assumption of privacy when you're outside.
I don't know about that.
I
I
think
know
you're-
some states you can record people if you have consent of one party. So if I was in the video and
Okay.
we were recording, then I could openly record other people. I do not believe that is the case in Illinois because
Nope,
I've
here we
looked
go.
into it because
I found it. Exception. Conversations where there is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public spaces. You're talking about like private conversations where it's a two-party consent state.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. In public, though, there is not a assumption of privacy. Or what did they use? Expectation of privacy.
Well, maybe what we do is we can get some sort of 3-camera shoot going on. I'll put a camera
In your
out the
front yard?
I'll put the we'll set the cameras up and I'll set a chair up and we could just talk and BS for a little bit.
Did you know
and
that the
get people to sit
expectation
down.
of privacy is a part of the Fourth Amendment? Or it's a key component of Fourth Amendment analysis?
What is
Which
the
is
Fourth
unreasonable search and seizures.
Amendment? Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
Wait,
That's really
actually,
interesting.
though, if I imagine I set up I figure out how to I'll get internet out the door. We'll
Yeah.
set up a live stream in the driveway.
Yeah.
That would be great marketing for people. People would
That'd
be
be pretty
passing
cool.
by, be like, "What's going on here?" Oh, well,
print
we're
out a yard
recording a
sign?
podcast.
Have you seen the page that they do?
That's actually not a bad idea.
They do the couch talks in New York City where they take the couch
Yeah, where they
around
bring
New
the
York.
couch.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this. We talked about this on the New
Yeah.
York episode. If you haven't heard the New York episode,
Yeah.
we talked. I remember specifically because you were telling me about how they bring the couch on the subway.
Yeah.
Because that was my
that's right,
first time
that's
on
right.
Subway, and not
Yeah,
the
and you're
$5
like-
foot long.
And you're like, how do they bring a couch down here? Yeah. Yeah, which is a lot to lug around, but
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, but I mean, I could set up a whole. Last year the weather was pretty bad, and I had
Okay, yeah.
class because I'm in the process of
Yeah.
getting my master's degree, and I don't know what day of the week Halloween is on this year.
a
What day of the
Friday.
week?
I just looked because I wanted to see if the new team that I'm working for plays that day, and they are on the road.
Okay, here
So
we
I don't
go.
know what my
Even
Halloween plans will be, but they are on the road.
better, dude. Yeah, my neighbors will think I'm insane, but we can
Yeah.
get like people to be interviewed on a podcast. I'll set up another chair and a microphone where people can sit.
Yeah.
I'll have a wide shot where
That's
we can,
not bad.
just talk to
Yeah.
people. Say
That's not bad at all. We're onto something.
we need to have a delay though, because what happens if we can't be trusted here?
Yeah. Okay.
When first of all, Nicole's listening to the conversation. She just texted me that my neighbor would definitely be a guest on the podcast.
I think Nicole needs to play the role of the censor.
We need to get her a button.
She
of
needs
some
to be
sort.
on the dump button.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do a dump button because the way you need to build delay. Like that's how a whole delay system works. I don't think we have that.
Well, we'd have to do it.
That facilities.
We could not use the current setup. We would have to run it through. We would have to do old school like we did with OBS before.
Yeah. How did that work again?
Where you would have to send me a feed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I would have to build it into, or I would send you a feed. But I think it would be easier if I had the feed.
How did I send you the feed before?
It was in Discord or something. It was not.
Yeah.
It was
That's
not
right.
super
That's right.
high resolution.
Sorry,
so
I was
we'd
totally
have to,
blanking how we did this before. Well, no, we can go live through Riverside.
Yes, but I don't know how that would work because I would have to attach the switcher because I would have to have multiple cameras on my end, right?
Sure.
So, but I don't know how it would handle having the switcher as an input because
Well,
if it's
what
switching
if-
cameras,
No, it would. I don't know how Riverside. I wonder if you could lay out the. You could lay out the orientation of how you wanted to do stuff with live. You could keep it like this live view, and then your side is
But
just
I
a
don't
switcher
think-
input.
I also don't think with the current plan that we have, we could stream in 1080. It would have to be in 720.
Yeah, that's okay. The people won't mind. Hopefully not. I don't even know
I
how
would
to
mind.
get to that point.
I would
Yeah,
mind.
that's fair.
I would mind.
Broadcast television is still like at that point. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, so we'll have to talk about that because
We got
I
plenty
have
of time to engineer this.
or better option. You come to visit on Halloween.
I need to work the next day. that can't happen.
Okay, well, I'm just throwing out ideas here.
Yeah, that is-
There's no bad ideas. That would be the best way to do it because then
You're not wrong.
all of the stuff exists here. More than enough cameras. We could
What
pass
if
out candy, crack jokes.
I have a better idea. You come visit me for Halloween. And you get a Pelican and you bring all the gear with you.
Yesterday Harbor Freight had their one-day sale. Yesterday,
You missed
40% off Apache cases. Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been good.
I bought a jack stand from them on Monday. It was 50% off, like for your car,
Nice.
so I could change my oil here. But yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to talk more about how we want to do this.
We'll be able to
live
figure
stream,
something out. Yeah.
because I kind of want to set up a setup outside.
Okay, yeah, that could be fun. Yeah.
And I mean, I can run a hard line because this right over here goes up into the garage. But I would I would probably just run a line from down here. I have a couple ridiculously long Ethernet cables, so I could just run from down here up out the door.
Yeah, that could work. That could work.
But the speeds, we have that the device that sends Ethernet through the power, through the wall.
Okay.
That you told us about. I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
the
power
TP
line.
Link.
Yeah,
TP
TP Link. Power line.
Yeah. So
Yeah, those things honestly kind of suck.
yeah, well, it has worked out for Nicole in her office because she's not doing any heavy load, internet usage. But if we're live streaming and I'm getting signal
you should do a
and
test on your Wi-Fi compared to that thing.
the Wi-Fi is better, but she was using a desktop that did not have a Wi-Fi adapter.
I gotcha.
So she had to plug it in.
Fair enough.
But Okay. Well, this is good that we're thinking about it well in advance because a
Yeah.
lot of the things that we do are just right at the last second.
Are
So,
not in advance. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
you are not wrong there. Yeah.
But
Yeah, fair enough.
I think if we can think about, doing something on Halloween,
yeah, we could figure something out.
get your brother back as guest.
Yeah, yeah.
He was the OG guest.
He was the OG guest. Yeah. Yeah.
I could have some IRL guests show up,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
my friend Tony, who is
Yeah, I
been
could
a
see
guest
if my
before.
friend Tony wants to come back. He's not. He won't
then-
be in stadium. In
In
apartment.
stadium, what?
In stadium. This could be good though.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, there's something there. We could possibly
Stay
make that
tuned.
work. Yeah,
Stay tuned.
tuned. Stay tuned. Cool stuff
But
coming.
that's not at all what we wanted to talk about today.
No,
Now we've just
no.
wasted 10 minutes talking about nonsense.
That's okay. That's okay.
But hey, here's an observation. Your face looks a little different.
It does look a little different. Yes, yes.
What's up with that?
The beard is gone. Yes, yes.
Really?
Not not purposely gone. Okay. This was this was Saturday night. Okay. I'm going to use
Did you have a
line.
fever?
I'm going to use a line from the Conan show. I was preparing my body in various ways. The Jordan Schlansky line.
Please never say that out loud.
That's such a great character, though. Okay. So
It is.
Yeah, great character. Have you ever seen him break character? That's even more hilarious.
No.
Because when he breaks character, he's just like a regular guy, but his character is great. Anyway, so I shaved my head, got that dang hair, and then I went to trim up my beard, and I have a shaver with a guard on it, okay, and I had the guard set to its length, and I was and I took the guard off to like clean up the edges and stuff. And,
How'd that go?
And like
Sounds like a spring sound effect. Boing.
yeah, like clean up the neckline, the mustache, everything like that. And I went to continue to trim my beard, but I forgot to put the guard back on and took a healthy chunk out of the bottom, like right here.
Oh.
And I'm looking at it, and my first thought was, oh shoot, that's not good. And I looked at it, and I'm like, well, I could try to trim it like around here, and bring it all to that level. But then I would have had this really weird like chin strap on my neck. That would not have been a good look. It's like, well, the time has come. We have to take it all off and start fresh. So that's what we're doing. And it's coming back in a little bit. It's a little stubbly now. But I honestly don't mind like the short look here with the stash being a little bit longer. So I may try something like that. But we got to give it some time to grow back. My beard does not grow particularly fast. So it may be a little bit. But it's growing back in somewhat nicely. This side grows faster than this side. This one's a little slacking. But this one has, some progress going. So that was my adventure Saturday.
Yeah, this is
Which
2
was great.
years of beard growing for me.
That's crazy.
It
took me, like-
and the thing is, it from here
Yeah.
to here,
You get nothing?
nothing. Look
See-
at you
oh
could
my
see it.
gosh.
You could see it coming in. Look at
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
There is no connection. So this is the
Yeah.
absolute max that
Yeah.
I can go and not look like a total weirdo.
See,
and
yours
I still,
looks like you can pull off like the goatee and mustache though, like because your hair. I think it works better with people whose hair is lighter. Like your hair on your face is not as dark as mine. Like if I were to just have a goatee and a stash, it would look like someone like glued a prop one on my face. Like it would look weird. It would look very odd.
like, why are you wearing a fake mustache? Have you ever
yeah.
seen that Will Ferrell
Yeah.
clip
I feel like I have. It sounds familiar.
where he's coaching his daughter's soccer and they're like, I think, do I know you? And he's like, I don't know. You might. He's like, why are you wearing a fake mustache? He's like, I'm not wearing. Why would I be wearing a fake mustache?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So no.
The nice
And
thing
Nicole-
I found.
Go ahead.
The nice thing I found too with shaving my head though is that this side of my beard doesn't grow like very thick like up to this point. So I can just trim this side a little bit lower and just match it on this side, and no one knows because the sideburns don't they're never there to connect in. It's just like, oh yeah,
Right.
that's just where the beard ends. If it's a little bit lower, no one's gonna bat an eye.
Yeah. No one's gonna ever know.
Exactly, they'll never know. They'll never know.
Never know.
They'll never know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I just like. I don't know. See, my issue too is I feel like I need to have some sort of facial hair to feel like an adult. Because otherwise, if I don't, and also I also realize that my eyebrows are very thick, and so like I don't know, they never used to be this dark, and so it's a weird situation going on with my face. But my facial hair also has some red in it. I don't know if you can see this, but
it's
my
like a
dad,
blondish,
my grandma,
brownish, reddish.
my grandma was a redhead, natural redhead. My dad used to have like strawberry red hair, strawberry blondish.
Interesting.
Right? A little tinge of red. And so I don't have any red up here, but on the facial hair, it's red. So my genetics are jacked up. I can tell you that right now. I've got some jacked up genes, and not the Wranglers.
Yeah, interesting.
Love my Wranglers.
Interesting. Yeah. Well,
but,
so I had my weird weird shaving incident Saturday, but Monday was a good day because it's always a good day when you get to the office and 9:30 rolls around and your boss walks in asking you if you want to golf at an outing that day. That's great news.
The obvious answer is yes.
Yes. Yeah, I get a tap on my shoulder. He goes, "Hey, you want to golf this afternoon?" I go, "Absolutely, do I want to golf this afternoon?"
Bringing in
why
the
would
relief.
I say no? Exactly. Why would I say no to golfing, especially when it's that day? So, played in this outing at a private course that was designed by Donald Ross, which was pretty sick. Had never played at a fully private course. He's a pretty famous, well-known golf course designer.
Sure.
Designed over 400 golf courses, including Pinehurst No. 2. So he knows his stuff, okay? So got to this course.
He knows his grass, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, was playing. So the team I worked for, we sponsored part of this event, and we got spots for 6 golfers, okay? Now, the thing is that...
Count them 6. How does that work?
Well, here's the thing, okay? So there were 6 of us. 4 went as a foursome together in the scramble. It was a 9-hole scramble. First time playing a 9-hole outing as well, which was interesting. And
a
myself,
9-hole? What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, for reference, we teed off at 2:15, so it was a little bit later in the day. It wasn't like early morning or like lunchtime, tea time. It was a little bit later in the day. Hence why it was probably 9 holes, because then there was dinner afterwards. Anyway, so...
a little 9 and dine action.
Exactly. I, along with our team photographer / social media guy, were together, and we were paired with 2 randoms, which was these 2 older guys named Tom and John. Couldn't tell you which one was Tom and which one was John, because I am terrible with names, okay? And we scrambled with them, which was great, because they got to hit from the gold tees up front, which gave us a little bit of an advantage on some drives when we weren't hitting the ball very well. But Sky was playing with Kyle, who's a far better golfer than I am. I definitely was holding the group back in some regards, but I did hit two good putts on the first 2 holes. But anyway, so we start, and we are starting on hole 15. We're playing the back 9. So we'll play 15, 16, 17, 18, go back to 11 or to 10, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay.
That's so weird. I've never heard of a 9-hole outing before.
It was very interesting. So the kicker is, with this being a private course, neither Kyle or I have played this course before. Okay? So we do not know where hole 15 is. Okay? So we drive past what we think is hole 10 to get us started on the back 9 to at least get going in the right direction. And we find that there is no tee marker for hole 10 to tell you it is hole 10. Like, there is no sign coming out of the ground. There is, like, nothing telling you what hole it is, okay? So what we found, what we heard, though, is that there were coolers on 12 and 16 on the back 9. So I'm like, all right, that'll be a good reference point. We've got to find the cooler, go back 1 hole, we'll be good to go. We pulled up 18 birdies. We saw that hole 15 was a par 3. But this was not before driving around for a couple minutes, realizing that we were absolutely lost in the middle of this golf course, having no idea where to go.
Was this not a shotgun start?
I mean, like, it was, but you had to get to your hole.
Right,
So-
but you didn't all just, like, drive off together?
We did, but the moment we all drove off, people were going every which way trying to get to their hole, and we had no idea where to go. Okay. So luckily, I was not driving. I hate driving golf carts the first time I play a new course because I feel like I get lost constantly. But anyway, we're driving around. We get to
Pretty
this
hard
hole.
to get lost on a golf course, but
we
okay.
get to this hole that we're almost certain is 15. Okay, and we pull up to these guys. And we're like, "Hey, what hole are you starting on?" They're like, "Oh, we're here on 12." And we look, and we're like, "That doesn't look like. We don't think that's 12." But anyway, we keep driving a little bit, and then we keep driving, and we determine that we're on 14 fairway, and we're like, "All right, so that was 15." So we get back there, check, and there's a cooler on this hole, even though it was supposed to be on hole 16. The cooler is labeled for 16. Yet we are certain that we're at 15, and we finally find the tee marker for this hole, at least. The only one that we saw all course is like this 2 foot by 1 foot stone that is in the ground, and like was not easily findable to know what hole this was. And we finally found, we're like, all right, this is 15. We're good to go. It took us, we were probably driving around for a good 10 minutes trying to find this hole. And at one point, we were like lost. We're like, we have no idea where we're going. Like, we don't know what hole is what and where we are. Like, for all we know, we could have crossed over onto the front 9 by now.
I don't know. I mean, what kind of private course is this? It must not be a very nice private course.
It was nice, but I don't know if they just if all their members just know where to go, and they're like, the members know what they're doing, no need to worry, they just know where 15 is. We didn't know where 15 was, and we got very lost.
I mean, even in the in the pro courses, though, they still
they have
tee markers.
It's very odd. Never seen anything like that before. It was interesting to add another, kind of realm in, or a kind of another thing into the mix of all this. There was recently a really bad rainstorm that hit this course, and last year there was a tornado that hit it as well. So there were trees down everywhere that they were still cleaning up, which was crazy. But I will say the course was very nice. Liked the course. Had a really good dinner afterwards. The dinner was it was an arrangement of hors d'oeuvres around the clubhouse kind of banquet area that they had, and some of the wines were absolutely crazy. There was a station with shrimp that was probably 30 people deep, but it was all very good food until they ran out of plates and utensils, which was a little tricky because I had mac and cheese that I needed to wait to get a fork for. But it was a good time, and at the end of the day, I can't complain that much because it was a golf outing I didn't need to pay for on a private course.
Yeah, that is one of the more interesting outing
It was really interesting. It was really interesting. Like nothing I had ever really played in before. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was a good time. I'm looking forward. That was my first outing through my new job. So very excited for hopefully more to come. Seems like I'll have a little bit more competition in getting in the outings. There's a lot more golfers in this. In this office than there was in my previous one, but that's okay. I'll just I don't know, do my best in getting in these outings and hope that I can play in as many as I can.
Yeah, dude, that's how you get better.
Exactly,
play with people that are better than you.
Exactly, and just play a little bit more, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm also a guy who likes to play, but I play golf, once in a while. I play various other sports, pickleball, of course. Hockey is one of them. But in addition to all these these hobbies that I have, these playing sport activities, I'm also a collector of interesting transportational devices.
You took mine. No, you took my story.
Transportational devices. So for a long time, I have had a unicycle. No, you can't. I forbid
say that
it.
My hobbies better align with this story than yours does.
That is absolutely false. That is absolutely false.
I bike.
Well, I unicycle, and I have looked seriously. I have looked seriously into getting a penny farthing.
Oh yeah,
a penny farthing is a bicycle. An old-timey bicycle with an extra-large front wheel and miniaturized back wheel. And this has been something I've wanted to add to the collection for a long time.
Yeah.
And maybe I can compete with this Canadian woman who just broke 2 speed records, not one, count 2 speed records on the penny farthing bicycle, which is fantastic. I mean, first of all, penny farthing is a great name for an old-timey bicycle,
Just a great word.
Yeah, penny farthing. It's great. And did you know seriously what this bike was called before this news story?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
The bike ride I did in Harrisburg back in May, there was someone there were a couple guys riding a penny farthing.
Of course there
in
was.
that. Yeah.
Of course there was. But this person, Liz Ann, climbed her Victorian-style bicycle in Tasmania.
Oh.
Tasmania, and broke the Guinness World Records for the fastest speed on a penny farthing female and the fastest 1 kilometer on a penny farthing by a female. Liz Ann rode the 1 kilometer distance in a time of 52.75 seconds.
I was going to say, that's
a
not
little
very
bit over
long.
a half mile.
Yeah,
that's
like 0.6 of a mile, something like that.
Yeah, 0.62 miles.
Yeah.
And her top speed was clocked at 25.92 miles per hour.
She's moving.
Yeah,
this is
she's
great. She's
moving
got the
and
bike
grooving.
shoes, the Lycra on. Wow.
The what? The Lycra?
Lycra.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's the material that the clothing's made out of.
Apparently, she previously held the
this
furthest
is why I should
distance.
have had this story, Logan. I know more
the
about this than you do.
furthest distance on a penny farthing in 1 hour, female, but she lost the title to a British woman. Can I just say, too, watching someone, like if you're ever having a bad day, just go watch someone ride a penny farthing. It is possibly the silliest you could look at riding any sort of two-wheeled apparatus.
Yeah.
I look silly while riding a unicycle, I admit that, but not as silly as this person does.
Well, these things only have one. These only have one gear.
Correct.
You know, you can't shift. You know, you're just going. That's why she's spinning so fast.
It's also, it's a challenge to get up.
Yes.
You know, even more impressive feat rather than just riding the bike is the mounting of the penny farthing.
Yeah.
Right? And for those who have tried and failed the mounting, it is known as the mounting of the penny farthing. I'm going to let you figure that one out. Anyway, penny farthing, I want one. They're expensive, though. I assume you've never looked into buying one.
I have not, no. I am looking into buying a new actual bike, but not that.
Well, you should shift your focus to penny farthing.
Sure. Oh Lord. That's a great story. That's one is a lot of fun. You know, because being a big bike fan, that's a great story. Mine is a little bit different. Mine is animal related, of course, because I feel like it's either record or animal related, and we're knocking both of those out today. This is about a woman in British Columbia that her phone has been flooded with calls about a missing cat. Okay, the only problem is that their cat is not missing. Yeah.
Is this like a spam call? Because I get a lot of job offers about work 2 hours a day, a lot of money in technology job offers.
You're close. This is this Canadian couple, Natasha and Jonathan. They got dozens of calls come in that said they found their cat Torbo. The problem is that their cat is named Mouser and isn't missing. This is what happened. 6 times a day, random phone calls, leave me voicemails saying, this is a great addition, that they found my cat and they want money for my cat. And she's like, my cat's at home in the air conditioning.
What?
So get this. They discovered that her phone number, Natasha's phone number, was printed on a T-shirt that was sold by a company called Wisdom New York.
Oh.
So they printed this photo of a cat that said missing, who I guess his name is Torbo, on this shirt, and put a real phone number on it. Which
you're telling me nobody checked that? Like, that passed quality control? Nobody's like, hey, maybe we should call this number, see if someone answers it.
Or just use the classic 555, you know? Just stick with
that? I don't know.
You know, just use 555, because isn't that what they use in movies?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is it 555?
I don't know.
I thought it was. I thought it was 555. I can't quite remember. Fictional use. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Telephone companies began encouraging the producers of television shows and movies to use 555 in the 1960s.
Oh.
Listen to this, though. Only 555-0100 through 555-0199 are now specifically reserved for fictional use. The other numbers have been reserved for actual assignment.
Ah.
That's
We're
really
running out of
interesting.
phone numbers.
Wow. All right. Anyway, back to the story. The shirt has been pulled from online sale, and they said that the use of a real number within the art created was not intentional. And this is an interesting detail that I want to kind of research more. This woman says that she doesn't want to change her number as it bears a 604 area code, which is difficult to get.
What is the rarest area code in the country?
The rarest area codes in the U.S. are 670, which is the Northern Mariana Islands, and 684, American Samoa.
Oh. See, this
If
Google's
consist-
AI
oh,
overview says
if-
212.
If considering only the 50 states and Washington, D.C., it's 413.
312 is Chicago.
You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
The area is rare and most prestigious in North
212
America.
212 is
212.
prestigious. Yeah, because it's Manhattan. It's highly sought after. I wouldn't say that it's rare. If we're talking about rarity in terms of amount of lines with it, I think it's 413.
Okay.
If we're being specific. What's the whole 604? Oh, this is interesting. It's one of the 86 original area codes assigned in 1947 in the U.S. and Canada. British Columbia. It's also Point Roberts, Washington. Let's see. It remained the province's sole area code for nearly 50 years, but the need for new area code expanded in the 1990s. Numbering plan area 604 was reduced to span Vancouver and the Lower Mainland, which is interesting, and they've rolled out some new area codes.
That's interesting, though, about this 212, though, because Manhattan's 212, Chicago is 312.
Yeah, how do those work? How do phone area codes work? How did they originally assign them?
I think there is some sort of significance. I don't remember what
There definitely is.
I don't remember what the significance is.
The plan divided most of the North American 86 number plan zones, a unique 3-digit code. Yeah, like why is initial numbering system? This isn't really giving me much information. How were area codes decided? Population density, the ease of dialing for rotary phones, and the desire to keep neighboring areas distinct. So that would make sense why you said Chicago is 202?
312. And Manhattan's 212.
312 is still relatively easy to dial on a rotary phone, and 202 is incredibly easy to dial.
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. What else is interesting is the Basement Birds social media platforms on
It
TikTok,
sure is.
Instagram, and YouTube and Spotify at Basement Birds. And so be sure to sauce right over there and follow all of those.
Sauce right over there.
Sauce right over there. A little bit of extra nice and chunky marinara sauce, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. I love it. It's another episode of the Basement Birds. Oh, man, I love doing this. All right. Well, I hope you have a great week. Stay cool. It's hot out there.
Yeah, it's toasty.
Middle of summer. Feel like a medium rare steak. Cooking equal when I'm outside. So apply your sunscreen. Take care of your skin, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.